Welcome back to my channel, The Coins World. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating history of the Liberty 5-cent coin from the year 1990. At first glance, it may look like just another nickel in your pocket, but this small piece of metal carries decades of history, economic change, and hidden potential that might surprise even seasoned collectors. Its journey from minting to modern collector's treasure is full of twists and details that reveal why the 1990 Liberty 5-cent coin remains a captivating part of American numismatic heritage. The 5-cent coin has long been a reflection of America's evolving identity. By 1990, the Jefferson nickel design, first introduced in 1938, had already been in circulation for over 50 years. The obverse features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson III, President of the United States, whose vision shaped much of the early republic. The reverse depicts his beloved home, Monticello, a symbol of architectural beauty and Jefferson's intellectual legacy. This classic design continued to appear on millions of coins minted in 1990, maintaining a link to America's past while circulating in a modern economic landscape. The year 1990 was an interesting time in U.S. history. Marked the end of the 1980s, a decade of economic growth, technological innovation, and shifting global dynamics. The coinage of this year captured that transitional period. Millions of 5-cent coins were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, each bearing their distinctive mint marks. The Philadelphia mint used no mint mark during this period, while the Denver mint displayed a small D, allowing collectors to distinguish between the two sources. Although the design remained unchanged, the 1990 Liberty 5-cent coin was produced with advanced minting technologies that improved strike quality and die precision. The U.S. Mint had refined its processes over the decades, meaning that many coins from this era were well struck with sharper details on Jefferson's hair and Monticello's columns. This makes high-grade examples particularly appealing to collectors. Today's pristine strikes highlight the elegance of the original design. One fascinating aspect of 1990 nickels is their role in everyday commerce. These coins passed through countless hands during a time when the U.S. was undergoing rapid cultural and economic shifts. They were used in gas stations when fuel prices were low compared to today, in payphones that lined busy streets, in vending machines, diners, and grocery stores that defined the everyday American experience of the early 90s. For collectors, the 1990 Liberty 5-cent coin stands out not because of a dramatic design change, but because of the minting variations and condition-based value differences that can elevate its worth. In circulated condition, most of these coins remain common. However, coins preserved in mint state condition, particularly those graded MS66 and above, can command strong interest among numismatists. Behind the production of this coin is the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest operating mint in the United States, and the Denver Mint, which had been producing coins since 1906. Both facilities employed modern machinery in 1990, allowing them to strike billions of coins with precision. These mints are not just factories. They are living institutions that tell the story of American industry, technology, and artistry. The reverse design featuring Monticello continued to honor Jefferson's architectural masterpiece. By 1990, Monticello had become a well-preserved historic site, visited by millions who admired its neoclassical beauty. The coin's design immortalizes that image, making every nickel a miniature tribute to one of America's most influential founding fathers. The nickel's copper-nickel composition had remained stable since the end of World War II. This blend of metals gave the coin durability, allowing many 1990 nickels to survive in circulation for decades without heavy wear. Some are still found today in pocket change, which adds a layer of nostalgia for collectors who remember using these coins in their youth. For many collectors, part of the thrill of numismatics is the idea that a seemingly ordinary coin can hold extraordinary stories. A 1990 Liberty 5-cent coin may have traveled across states, exchanged hands thousands of times, and witnessed the daily lives of countless individuals, from students buying lunch to families filling their cars with gas during summer road trips. As the digital age advanced in the 1990s, coins like these became symbols of a rapidly changing world. While technology was transforming communication and commerce, physical coins remained an essential part of daily life, grounding people in a tactile reality that digital transactions could not replicate. Collectors today often search for 1990 nickels in uncirculated rolls, mint sets, or inherited collections. hoping to find high-grade examples or rare errors. Some of these coins have made their way to grading services, where they receive professional evaluations that determine their place in the numismatic market. The value of a 1990 Liberty 5-cent coin depends on factors like mint mark, strike quality, grade, and the presence of errors. While most remain affordable exceptional specimens have achieved impressive auction results, especially when preserved in flawless condition. These coins remind collectors that quality and rarity often intersect in unexpected ways. This coin also represents a period just before major design changes swept through U.S. coinage. The 1990 nickel is part of the last era of classic designs before state quarters and other modern programs began transforming America's coins in the late 1990s and early 2000s. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of traditional motifs. In educational contexts, coins like the 1990 nickel serve as teaching tools about economics, art, and history. Museums, classrooms, and numismatic. We're going deep into the incredible history of the Liberty wheat penny from the year 1953. At first glance, it may look like just another old copper coin, but this little piece of American history carries stories of post-war prosperity, economic change, and numismatic intrigue. The 1953 wheat penny is more than just currency. It's a tangible piece of a fascinating era that shaped the modern United States, and its legacy continues to capture the attention of collectors today. The wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln cent with the wheat years reverse, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The obverse proudly displays Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse features two wheat stalks symbolizing prosperity, agriculture, and the nation's growth. By 1953, this design had already been in circulation for over 4 decades, becoming a beloved and instantly recognizable piece of everyday life. The year 1953 was part of the post-World War II boom in America. The nation was experiencing economic growth, suburban expansion, and industrial development. During this period, the U.S. Mint continued to produce wheat pennies in large numbers to support the growing economy. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints were the primary production sites, and each played a crucial role in supplying coins to every corner of the nation. In 1953, 3 main varieties of the wheat penny were struck. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint issued coins with a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint produced coins with an S mint mark. Each of these mints contributed millions of coins, but the exact mintages and conditions determine their rarity and value today. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 256 million coins. Denver produced more than 700 million, and San Francisco minted over 181 million. Despite these large numbers, not all 1953 pennies are created equal. The quality of striking, storage conditions, and subsequent circulation have created a wide range of surviving coins. Many circulated examples show heavy wear, but uncirculated coins and high-grade specimens with sharp details and vibrant luster are far more desirable to collectors. One interesting historical point about 1953 is the continued use of the same wheat reverse design, which was nearing the end of its era. Within 6 years, the reverse would be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, marking the end of a 50-year legacy. This makes the 1953 wheat penny part of the final chapter of the classic wheat year design. The composition of the 1953 penny remained 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the same alloy used for most pennies before the zinc-coated steel experiment of 1943. This copper composition gives the coin its warm reddish-brown